2021 or the summer of 2022, I made a custom blob plush out of paper, and this was around the time I started to get into customs and FNAF. So I never knew how to really do all that felt stuff and like fabric and plushing material. But until the future came around a month, I don't know what month it was, in 2022, I realized and learned how to make customs. First sewing, then it went more hot glue. Hot glue was my better version, because I made better plushies. And then, eventually this year came around. This year I am remaking all of my paper customs and giving them to a friend, and remaking them all into felt, so that way I can make them my dream. My dream customs I've always made but never liked. I'm gonna make them into the way I like them. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Alrighty. First, this is a unfinished custom I'm showing you before, but you know who it is. I showed you on my community post. The Blob. I gotta sit down for this one. This feels better. So, the Blob. What can I say? He's a blob. Okay, I guess you guys want more of an explanation. So, let me just get my old one out. This I will be giving to a random person at my school that does FNAF videos. Shout out to him. His name is Fazbear World. My old channel name, I changed it. Not only because I wanted him to have it, because I wanted him to name. Didn't fit. Freddy Plush shows more better, but yeah, his channel will be linked in the description. But this is my old one. I want to say it looks good, but that would be lying. I hate this thing. This thing's way more better. I made it in the style I usually make my other plushies. Actually, no, that's a lie. The muzzle is changed. I have changed the muzzle on my plushies. It is hard to get this guy to at least have his neck down. Like, doesn't stand. It's really hard. I think he's just crooked at this point, but I really don't care. It is really hard to get his head like a normal shape because I didn't have enough pink felt. Actually, not even felt. I used fabric from a boxy plush, or a boxy plush from a Lanky box. That weird thing box that has kind of a pink box. I think I don't know what animal he is, but yeah, it's kind of like a signature circle head, not the flat muzzle, not the circular muzzle. Chica is actually the first one I did, and then I did Bonnie, and then I did Baby. But the very first animatronic thing I did was him. I finished Funtime Freddy's head today. I made the blob body yesterday. And then for this morning, I started with the Sharpie designs of the tentacles. You can't really see it, but you'll see some of marks. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but you'll guys see. See how that's a line right there? That's Sharpie. I'm gonna try my best to use more Sharpie, but you can see some of it. One side's a little more darker, so you should be able to see it. But yeah, making these parts were really hard. I did Chica first because she has a body, and that just worried me the most. So I did her first, and then I did the other ones because the other ones are just heads. But I didn't feel like buying plushies, so I just made my own heads. But first, let's get into Funtime Freddy's head. Funtime Freddy's head is just a white felt circle with some bear ears. That kind of like a Molten Freddy. You kind of make a Molten Freddy head. Basically making my Molten Freddy head, but don't add any of the orange or white and black. Like here, I'm not going to show you, but basically making this shape. And then on the other ears, make the inner ears with pink Sharpie, and then get a pink muzzle. Get the nose, glue that on. Don't glue the ears on yet, but then put the eyes on, the black part, and then the red on it. Well, and then you make the head and glue it on, and then put the ears on, so that you don't put the ears around the right where the area of the hat is, and it gets all over there. So yeah, and then you get a Sharpie and lift it up, and then browse over softly, and not go on the plush, just scribble over it. More just more like a wind, moving your arm just slowly. And don't force it all the way on, because then you're gonna get things like this with weird marks. Don't push it all the way down, or just lift your hand while you do it. So the very tip's not touching too much of it, but still touches it to get it dirtied up. And I did the Sharpie marks right when all this was added, so that was kind of dumb of me to do that. But yeah, it's kind of a smart move. Oh yeah, the bottom part I recently added. That's the last thing I did on the plush. I'm going to do another part of this, I want to say on Sunday, because Sunday I'm getting some more felt, so I will now. Gotta get something for this guy to stand on. But yeah, there's Fun Time Freddy. I didn't have any more of this, like, more, like, black felt. Not like this kind of black felt that's body's made out of, that's like this gray, like rough, dirty gray. I didn't have enough of that, so I kind of used this, like, that's body's made out of, and put it right here, because I didn't have any left. Well, I did, I just didn't have enough to make the bottom. And I also put this pipe right here, it's supposed to be his tentacle, like, kind of like grabbing cheek and, like, morphing her over in there. Yeah, I based this off, I mainly based some of it off of not Sly Pie, Swifty's custom. Chica's mouth is just like, no. Her eyes are like that too. I couldn't do all of this without Swifty because his customs are like more of a Funko design. But yeah, I also did the little hair piece right there. That's normally on a Chica plush. I just have that over there. That's on normal Chica plush. Like this little feather thing. I'm not good at doing that. Looks like a 4-leaf clover. I'm gonna do a size comparison later. Actually, I have a Glamrock Freddy. I just have those over there for size comparison. And for, like, other things. Alright, this is supposed to be the wire that comes out of her arm. Because there's wires coming out of her arm like a withered Chica. I'm not good at making beaks. I didn't use the pattern. So I just made a little half circle. Very thin. Oh, yeah. Dirtied her up a little bit, too. Gave her little holes on her. I had to fix that hole right there. Make it bigger. But, yeah. Other than that, that's Chica for you. Yeah. I don't think you can really see the Sharpie marks, but you can see all the Alright, hey baby. First up, second up is Bonnie. I'm trying to do all the FNAF 1 characters first, and then move on to FNAF 2, and then do the sister location head, but I couldn't because I couldn't finish the FNAF 1 with the FNAF 1 endo, like somewhere on here. I couldn't do that, so I just did this, and then just like did the sister location. So now I'm not gonna do any order. Here's like the half ear, like that part, and then I also did I made a normal ear, like a Bonnie ear, and then I glued a piece of it and squished it so that it can be forced down like that, and not have to put anything in there. After that, I put these little like gray pieces of felt on them, the wires. I also did the same thing with the muzzle. It was a very small head. I didn't plan on making these big, just like normal shapes, normal sizes, a perfect and reasonable size. I didn't want to get it like way too big to where you can't even see the little like tentacle type details I'm doing. But yeah, I put one in his ear just for reasons. The one over here on this ear is by Swifty. The one by the eye, I don't know if it's official or not, but that's kind of my own thing I did. I don't know if anyone else did that or if it's on the Swifties. I hope not. I did the classic black thing and red eyes. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did the same thing with Chica, but it's white. I don't know why it's white. Don't ask. I didn't have any black felt, but now I just randomly have enough to make a big nose. Yeah, and I did the flat muzzle with him, did some blue and dirtied him up. Oh yeah, same thing with Chica. I don't think I said dirtied up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also added this little endo arm right there. You can see the glue. That's not good if you can see the glue. It's not good if you can see the glue. It's not good if you can see the glue. Just found this piece of white. No. No! Now we raise the stakes. Alright, time to review baby. Hey! Get away from her. Get away from Elizabeth. She's not even being possessed right now. Huh? Oh yeah, her eyes aren't. There's no eyes. That's not creepy in the slightest. And neither is that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Thank you, blah blah. That's probably how I woke up. Anyways, circus baby. I got a piece of white fabric. Because you can tell this is way more like softer than felt. So yeah, that's why this Sharpie worked so good on her. I did her little like lines to show that the face plate can like move and like move aside so that we can see her yendo or endo. I don't know if it's just yendo. Secondly, that's like a grendo or whatever. Because the yendo is basically off the eye color because it's yellow, and Circus Baby's changed from blue to green. That's kind of like grendo for green. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. My own fan base character. Yeah. I sharpied the hair. That's why it's a different shade. Like the hair on the head's a different shape besides the one on the hair. I sharpied all of this on the face. The pigtail I did myself. It was really hard. I couldn't get the shape, so I just did this weird L, like a foot shape. I don't know. Glued it up here. If you guys are wondering, if this is right here, how can it go like that? I had to glue a piece of this down to glue it on. Yeah. I'm also gonna add some more stuffing in his neck so he can at least sleep like this. Ah! I curse you, custom. Okay. Also, the nose was glued on. Specialty. Alright. I just fixed this little area on the head, which you can see. So I put some stuffing in the neck so that it can actually looks like he's sleeping, but whatever. Here's the old custom, which is trash. Yeah. Alright. Here's a comparison to besides a FNAF 1 plush. Looks a little more bigger. Here's one next to my signature Glamrock Freddy. Alrighty, now I'll put him right next to. Put him on the sheet. Screw it. He's a little bigger, not too big. Almost like a tie-dye jumbo plush. I don't know if this is even bigger than a jumbo plush or the size of a jumbo. I would say it is. What are you looking at? Way to go, superstar. Stop it now. I want you to stop it. Yes, sir. Anyways, yeah, this was a update on the blob video. An update video, I would call it, on one of my customs. And I want to do more stuff like this where I update you guys on my customs. So, yeah, and I gotta fix this hole. Alrighty, hole fixed. You can barely recognize it. It looks like a piece of glue right there. But, yeah. Pretty good custom in my eyes. And yeah, that was the brand new custom known as the Blob. I will update you guys on Sunday, so keep your eyes out on my community post on Sunday because we will be getting more felt to finish this big jumbo guy. Alright, see you guys in the next video, or the next part. Alrighty, and I swear to God, this thing tips over one more time.